Assalamualaikum and great day to all respected judges. We are Teach Sailormoon from SUNGAI BULOH who would like to present our project titled Smile Behind the Face Mask. My name is Amalia.
My name is Syazwani.
My name is Syazana.
My name is Lisnayanti. And last, my name is Ainul Mardhiah.
So this is our team. As a leader, I am very confident in leading team.
As an assistant, I always help my leader in leading the team, and I also go listen to everyone.
While me, as a treasurer, I am very confident with numbers, and I can organize all the things in my team.
Last but not least, as a secretary, I'm a detailed person and also a good listener.
Lastly, as a publicity, I'm very creative and also I'm good in design poster. Since school are open in August, we have made some observation on our students. We must follow some of the standard operating procedure, or we call it as SOP. So, students dispose their face mask everywhere, like everywhere literally around the school. So the first picture, you can see this outside the school. There's a lot of face masks people throw when they after go back home. And then this is at the school office. People throw their face mask at the chair. And this is in the classroom, or also have in the science lab, and this is also outside school. Next. Based on our observation, we have identified some issues. The problem are, first, students don't dispose their face mask properly. They throw their face mask everywhere around school. Next, students dispose their face mask in public and open place, such as public place, at the bus station and everywhere else. Next, third, students lack awareness on how to dispose face masks correctly. And last one, students don't care or do not reprimand to people who throw face masks everywhere.
The survey form to 200 respondents through Google Form. There are 10 questions to be answered by respondent, but we select 3 questions from the survey to be highlighted in data analysis. So for data analysis 1, the question is, do you agree improper disposal of used mask post? On this graph, we can see that strongly agree is 41.3%, meanwhile strongly disagree is 1.4%. For data analysis 2, the question is, do you know how to dispose used mask correctly? 64 of respondents vote for no, meanwhile 46 of respondents vote for yes. Okay. In the next one, data analysis 3, the question is, how do you dispose used masks? We can see that throw directly in dustbin got 38%, while fall and throw into garbage got 34%. Meanwhile, cut a string of used masks got the lowest percentage, and lastly, wrap in plastic bag and discard into dustbin got 36%. Data analysis, we conclude that although high percentage of respondents agree the incorrect way of mask disposal would risk nature and environment, and many respondents know how to dispose face masks, but there are still many of them don't know how to dispose face masks correctly.
For our solution firstly, we will have an essay competition to make COVID-19 kits. This is example that we're going to follow. Secondly, we will encourage students to bring a mask holder or pouch, that is one. And thirdly, we're going to produce a creative dustbin that attracts students to throw their disposable mask into it. And lastly, we're going to post an online poster about how to store face masks properly. Like this one, this is example that we're going to post in online. This is our project goal. By the beginning of 2021, 85% of the school community of SMK BANDAR SUNGAI BULOH will dispose their face masks properly and create awareness on how to avoid COVID-19 infection. This is our plan to run our project. Activity first is create online poster. For the first week, we will design poster, and then for the second week, we will getting approval from headmaster, and for The third week, we will bring poster and put up poster on social media. Second activity is purchasing bins. For the week 2, we will determine location to place recycling bins. And for the week 3, we will buy the bins. And week 4, set up the bins. And last, week 5, inform the student and teachers. Activity 3, we held an essay competition. On the first week, we designed a title, terms, and regulation of the competition, same as the design poster in activity 1. For the second week, we designed an infographic of the competition. For the third week, we prepared prize for winners and souvenirs for judges. Lastly, activity 4, on week 5 and week 6, we designed survey to measure the success of the project. And last, we will send our survey.
In order to run this project, we have listed a few items that we need for this project. So for the first item, we need 4 units of dustbin, and the price per unit is 35 ringgit. So for the 4 units of dustbin, it will cost 140 ringgit. Next, biodegradable plastic. We will use 1 unit only, and the total just cost 30 ringgit. So next, for the next stock, we need 6 units of hand sanitizer, and price per unit is just 30 ringgit 50 cent, and the total is 21 ringgit. After that, we need 7 units of face mask, and the price per unit is 27 ringgit, and it will cost 190 ringgit. Last but not least, we need wet tissue, and it will cost 18 ringgit since we need 6 units of wet tissue. Lastly, we need surface disinfectant spray, and it will cost 23 ringgit per unit, and we need 6 units of it, so the total it will cost 128 ringgit. So, based on these items that we have listed, the grand total it will cost 519 ringgit. This slide shows a few pictures of us did the SLC assignment. 5 of us always do the assignment together, and it is quite amazing that we can build our work team together. Our hopes when this project is approved and be able to get a fund. Firstly, the school area will be cleaner and safer. Secondly, the school community will be aware about the importance of disposing face masks properly. Lastly, the student will be more disciplined to throw their face mask correctly and safely. So for our next step, we will organize a meeting and start the project immediately and complete it within the stipulated time. Next, we will use the allocated money to buy bins, biodegradable plastic, face masks, and hand sanitizer for the competition.